Hey guys, it's Ryder with Lifted and Lowered Golf Carts. So today we're going to be doing an in-depth video on how we do our refurbished Yamaha electric golf carts. We have a video on our gas carts that we specialize in, and now we're going to be showing you guys kind of what we do when we're refurbishing an electric Yamaha Drive2 golf cart. So stay tuned, we're going to dive into this. So the first question we always get asked about our golf carts is, what type of carts are these? Other than the obvious with it being a Yamaha, this is a Yamaha Drive2. The Drive2 was introduced in 2017 and is currently still being manufactured in 2026, which is the current year right now. These carts are prior lease carts, prior fleet carts. So they've been on a golf course before. They've been on a course anywhere between 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 years. We buy thousands of these carts in at a time. We have a very meticulous buying process to where we buy from trusted vendors, trusted courses that we have relationships with all across the country to make sure that we're bringing quality products to our customers. So the biggest thing about this is, these carts come in running, driving in great shape, but we completely transform them. So, everything and anything can be customized, such as your seats, your wheels, your tires, everything like that, and that's what we're about to dive into. All right, so let's dive into the mechanical side of what we do to these carts. So every cart gets brought in, and we take the body off, we take the seats, the windshield, the roof, anything and everything that's on the golf cart, it gets completely torn down to a bare frame and chassis. From there, the golf cart is fully pressure washed top to bottom. We actually lift the golf cart completely up on a cherry picker device, get in every nook and cranny, clean it up completely, and then we start on the mechanical side of things. Every cart is going to be equipped with a brand new lithium battery. These batteries that we're offering come with an 8-year warranty and are typically going to be a 105 amp hour battery. They're all 51 volts. It's a completely maintenance-free battery as well, being lithium. So really the only thing you have to do is plug it in and go drive it. There's no watering, there's no maintenance, nothing like that. These carts typically are going to require very little to no maintenance when it comes to the mechanical side of things. Other than that, we do hook up to the factory controller on these carts and update it with a PTV speed code. The PTV speed code is going to allow these carts to run excess of 21 to say 24, 25 miles an hour. Whereas, a lot of the electric golf carts are, tampered down and you're not going to be able to run faster than maybe 12 to 15 miles an hour. So once the cart's been fully torn down, pressure washed, gone through and everything, and the battery has been installed, we are doing a PTV speed code, like I said, upgrading the speed and performance of the golf cart on every single one of them. From there, we're going through other mechanical features, such as battery terminal connections, which are all brand new. We're checking to make sure the solenoid is in working perfect order. We're making sure the AC brushless motor is in good shape, which typically these motors are pretty bulletproof, being a brushless system. And that's another thing that gives these carts such high speed, torque, and power versus your old electric golf carts that you might be used to. From there, we're going through all the suspension. We're making sure your shocks in the front as well as the rear are in good shape. We're pulling the rear brake drums apart, inspecting all of the brakes, such as the inside of the drum, the brake pads themselves, all the linkages, and cleaning and replacing anything. One thing that we do here at Lifted and Lowered is if a golf cart that we're refurbishing has the slightest issue with a part, it is automatically replaced with a brand new OEM part. Really nothing mechanically on these carts that we do is aftermarket. So everything that is going to be broken or might be worn out, which is typically rare, it is replaced with a brand new OEM part from Yamaha. All right, so now let's dive into the aesthetic side of things as well as the upgrades, accessories such as your seats, your body color, as well as your wheels and tires. So we have built thousands and thousands of these Yamahas, pretty much have done every single combination you could ever think of, but we're always open for more ideas, and this is where you can get creative as a buyer and tell us exactly what you want. So this cart, for example, is a 2-seater cart set up for golf. It has a brand new OEM Yamaha body panel set. So this is a pearl white finish. We do offer a lot of OEM Yamaha panels in color options. So, we probably have close to 9 to 12 different colors in stock that are factory OEM colors. If you're looking for something different, we have a body shop that we work closely with that paints thousands of bodies a year for us. So some of the colors you might see online that are really neat, just inquire about it, we can do it. Or if you have, say, a collectible car or a vehicle that you're currently driving and you give us a paint code, we can paint that exactly for you. So getting back to the cart, OEM Yamaha Pearl White body. This cart is set up on a 14-inch low profile wheel and tire setup for golf and turf use. The cart also is going to have our new premium co-zip seats. This is probably the nicest seat for the money on the market. There's definitely nicer seats per se, but for the money, this seat right here is leading the industry right now. This has deployable armrests and things like that. So a lot of the seats you'll see are going to be the new style co-zips. We install a lot of mod seats, which are very nice premium. And then on our standard side of things, we typically do our double diamond pattern stitch seats that you see here. In this case, this is going to be the lowest cost seat that we offer. These seats are going to retain the factory Yamaha cushions. So the cushions that are on here is kind of what any Yamaha would have. We pull these seats completely apart. We rewrap them in this specific marine grade vinyl and reupholster them here in-house, however you want them done. We've got lots of different colors, many blacks, browns, whites. You know, you can change your threading color, whatever you want, we can do it for you. Besides the seats, the wheels and tires is really your choice. You know, there's hundreds of options out there. We tell people to go on our website, pick out what they like, and we can make it happen for you. Going into the lighting, as you can see, these two golf carts might look a little different. However, they're the exact same golf cart. Let's start with this light kit right here first. This is your tried and true Yamaha Drive2 light kit. This is going to be what's standard, very similar and almost identical to what comes on a brand new factory cart. This is going to be an LED light kit that we offer. If you opt out for just the lights, these will light up right here that are LED. The turn signals have amber lights in them that you'll have to add a turn signal harness to if you want those to actually function. This light is going to come standard on almost all of our Yamahas unless you opt out for the upgraded light. This light right here is a brand new light kit that hit the industry here in 2026. This is our new Meteor light kit. Very premium light kit. It's going to have a lot of different options. This kit in particular does not have the turn signals built into it. If it did have the turn signals built into it, you'll have the turn signal lights here. You have projectors that you can control, high beams, low beams, and we even offer this light kit in an RGB function, which is really neat. Either way, the lights are going to look great and be functional for whatever route you choose. So one of the biggest decisions that you need to make is your seating format. Currently in our lithium Yamahas, we're only offering 2-seaters set up for golf, or a 4-seater, which is also known as a 2+2 with a flip down rear seat. So if you are a golfer looking for a 2-seater, all of our carts are going to come standard with these two options. One is going to be a brand new club cleaner. This is going to wash your golf ball, your club head. Jumping over to the driver's side, we're always going to install a brand new Yamaha OEM 12-pack cooler. This is a new cooler that just came out here in the past year, and this is the largest cooler that you can really put on a golf cart. Holds 12 cans, which is really nice. Obviously, you have your golf bag holders here, which is also known as a sweater basket. If you want other upgrades, such as a club cover, enclosure, those are all great things we can do on a 2-seater golf cart. Jumping over to the 4-seater, this is going to be for, you know, hauling, you know, the family, the kids, your friends, whatever you want. This is going to be more of your standard, you know, recreational vehicle as you see here. These will all come standard with a fold-down rear seat kit. All of our rear seat kits that we install are also going to have a storage access port right here. The storage access port is just going to lead to an empty hole underneath your bag well. If you opt out and want to put a cooler in, that's a great option that you can add a drop-in cooler. So one thing you also might consider is upgrading your suspension. Both these carts behind me are set at factory height. We did not do anything aftermarket to upgrade the suspension. No lift kits, nothing was added. It really just has a little bit larger tire than what comes on them from the factory. What's most common when doing a lift kit suspension change on these is going to be your 6-inch lift kit. The 6-inch lift kit can be installed on any of these carts. We've got a couple different options that we use through our trusted vendors. We highly recommend going with a dual A-arm suspension lift. It's going to keep your lift kit to stay sturdier over time, much safer at higher speeds, and just last a much longer time. Those lift kits will allow you to run up to a 23-inch all-terrain tire to where you can have more of an aggressive off-road look. So let's talk about other upgrades and accessories. To see our full accessory lineup online, go to our website, liftedandloweredgolfcarts.com, and you'll be able to shop all of the upgrades and accessories we can add to these. One thing I do want to highlight in this video is going to be for all our speed demons out there. This cart here is equipped with a Navitas controller. So this Navitas controller is a huge upgrade over the factory controller. This cart here will run in the mid 30s, high 30s, anywhere between 35 and say 38 miles an hour. Really awesome setup, super fast. It's something we can install on any of the electric golf carts. So if you're looking for the fastest golf cart in the neighborhood, this is an upgrade you should look for. Cool thing about the Navitas controller setup is you're actually going to have what's called an OTF. Your OTF is your on-the-fly controller. You're going to be able to adjust your speed, your acceleration, and your regenerative braking when coming to a stop. If you guys have kids and you say, hey, I don't want my kid running in the neighborhood going 35 to 40 miles an hour, these do come with a key lock system to where you can lock it at whatever speed that you would like. So a couple cool things that come with the lithium Yamaha carts that we do. First is going to be your stated charge meter. So kind of like your old golf carts that were electric, you really just quit driving it when it ran out of juice and you never knew what percentage charge you're at. All of these are going to have a high-tech exact percentage stated charge meter. It's going to show exactly when you need to charge it, if it's charging, and it'll beep at you if you need to plug it in. All of these carts do have a kill switch on the battery, so if you're wanting to turn your battery off or on for storage, we do mount a kill switch underneath the dash that you can hold in and it'll kill your battery. For forward and reverse, it's simple. Hit reverse there to go back, forward there to go forward. So now that we've gone through all of our processes and procedures that we do with these golf carts, now it might be the time that you say, hey, I want to purchase one of these. What I recommend everybody doing is go onto our website, which is liftedandloweredgolfcarts.com. At the top of the web page, go ahead and click the Custom Yamahas tab. On that web page, it's going to give you a complete how-to to fill out a custom build sheet on one of these carts. You'll be able to pick out your body color, your wheels, your tires, your seats, and all of your accessories. After filling that out, you can call into one of the stores. One of our team members will be very happy to walk you through, answer any questions that you have, and also give you a lead time if the golf cart has to be custom built. Disclaimer, we do have hundreds of golf carts in stock at all times, but we might not have exactly what you're looking for that day. If it is a cart that we have to fully custom build, we typically run about 1 to 2 weeks out on a build time. Say you were like, hey, I want to buy this white golf cart, and you wanted to have a back seat kit added to it. I might have the golf cart in stock. All we have to do is add a back seat kit. Something like that might take a day or less. So to view active inventory, please call one of our stores and we'll be happy to help you.